Just roll the tape.
Yep.
Look, the deal was that Shane wanted us to meet him at the Bathurst Town Hall so he could get all manly with his new off-road toy.
Where's Pinhead? Where is he?
But he is kidding himself if he thinks I'm going to waste a second of my life in this glorified tractor. So I've brought my own four-wheel drive.
It looks awesome, that
Pagey?
car. Oh, no, I'm with you.
Don't go soft on me now.
It's all right, it's all right. Did you get the V10?
V10.
Oh.
Pagey?
Spyder.
Stay with me. Stay with me.
So you're still happy to review the Volkswagen Loose Rock?
Steve?
Eh?
Do you remember this is a four-wheel drive test?
This is four-wheel drive. It's a Quattro.
Yes,
They've got their four-wheel drive.
All right. Well, we're going to go to Hill End. We're going to take a four-wheel drive up the side of the mountain, off-road, you know.
Yeah, well, I'm not going off-road, so...
You can go the long way around.
Well,
You
don't.
can go using the normal roads.
It's fine.
And-
I'd rather go the long way
but
if I can sit in this.
let's race there. Hear that?
Yep.
That's the clock.
That's the
the start of the race.
Yeah, that's-
Let's get going. Pagey, come boy.
You going?
Come on. Hey.
Yeah. No. You go with the burly bloke into a dark forest. That's fine.
Hang on.
Pagey.
This is starting to make sense.
Shut your mouth. Shut the tailgate. Get in.
Shane, no, you chose the right car. No, really, you did.
Okay, so now this road test has become a race. Steve in his $400,000 look at me, I'm amazing cabriolet, and Ewan and I in a real man's ute. So Steve will drive 316 kilometres on the road, while Ewan and I will tackle about 120 odd Ks of some of the roughest country that Ewan has ever been on. In a nutshell, Steve will go round the mountain and Ewan and I will go over it.
This is the Audi R8 V10 Spyder, and it's the most expensive, the most powerful Audi they've ever made. Triple the amount of power of that work ute. 386 kilowatts, a 5.2 litre V10 Quattro all-wheel drive system. And this one being the Spyder soft top. What more could you want?
Steve can go on all he likes about the Audi. Fact is, we're covering less distance and we're smarter. We can't lose. Mate, do you know why I know we're going to beat him? Because, see here, there's another gear and I'm pulling them all.
And me? Well, I'm as smooth as George Clooney ice skating in a dinner suit, cruising to what I think will be an inevitable victory in comfort and style.
Jesus!
You idiot! We're out here in the middle of nowhere and you've stuck a hole in the radiator.
Why are we going to start on the radiator?
The Audi R8 Spyder has a full aluminium body, which means that, unlike most convertibles, it's able to keep its weight down.
You know, I do think this is one of the great weekend getaway cars getting around. I mean, it's hugely rapid and it's just a lot of fun for the driver. But you do have to make sure that your weekend away is somewhere warm because the boot is so small in this car that all your partner's going to be wearing is a bikini and a bracelet. Actually, this is the perfect car.
As I thought, drama queen Ewan had panicked unnecessarily. You see, the water was coming from the air conditioner, not the radiator. And so, after almost an hour on the road, me and my annoying passenger were travelling pretty well. In fact, we were about a quarter of the way into our journey.
Why did I agree to come with you again? I could have been sitting in the passenger seat of that car listening to that beautiful V10 engine revving out on the highway right now. Mate, this thing is gutless.
It's not gutless, it's 2 litres, yes.
Exactly, 2 litres.
But they did go, you know what, let's put a turbo on it. And then they went, what if that turbo gets lonely? And they put another turbo beside it. Twin turbo.
Oh, my God!
Feel the power! Admittedly, it is in low. which does tend to falsify the experience. Steve?
Yes? So that we know you didn't cheat, when you go through Molong, so that I know you did go through Molong.
I want you to drop in and see a mate of mine, Malcolm. He's a JP. He's used to signing stuff. I just want you to get his signature so I know you went through that town.
Oh, fine. What's his name? Malcolm. Hi. You Malcolm?
Mate, no one's called me Malcolm for years.
Shane Jacobson said I need to look for Malcolm. He's a justice of the peace.
Don't ever call me Malcolm.
Well, I've got to get you to... Do you mind signing this for me?
You got to take me up to your mate's place.
Taking...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course I am.
Of course you are.
Gate, 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 gate!
I can see the gate. I'm not blind.
Well, hang on, let me... Oh, that's the sound of Steve pulling into Hill End.
Oh, shut up.
Open the boot.
Righto. No, it's... On this car, the boot's in the front.
Boot's in the wrong place.
Should be in the back. What's in the box anyway?
None of your business.
No, it's...
I used to be able to pick locks.
You also said you were good at driving bush tracks, Shane. How many minutes have we saved now? Oh, no, mine out.
What? What?
Get back.
Oh, you're not sick. What are you? You're an idiot.
Oh, no, we're right open the gate, Bullfed.
Malcolm, the Man Mountain, and I were getting on just fine.
So how long have you known Shane for?
You need to turn right.
But Hill End's up...
You need to turn right.
Yeah, I'll turn right. Yeah, no problem.
I wonder how long it'll take them to find my body.
Shane, Shane, Shane!
Hey? Now, tell me these leaf springs don't work.
They don't work.
They do work.
Mate, my spine's shorter by about an inch since we started this.
They worked on the Hilux and they work on this.
Okay, Malcolm and package safely delivered to his mate's house.
You got your ears on, Steve-O?
Yes, what now?
Just wondered how things are going for you.
What criminal mate do you want me to go pick up now?
Oh, but you just...
Will you drive on the smooth bits?
Sorry, Steve, I'm being distracted by a rock ape who actually can't even drink.
I was quickly making up time. Now I'm just 2 hours from the finish.
We were about halfway down our beaten track.
I can't do this anymore.
But there were so many obstacles ahead, it could literally take us hours. So, we called on a higher power just to help us out a bit.
No, what now?
Still to come on Top Gear. It's a mad race all the way to the finish.
Where are we?
I don't know. And funny man Hamish Blake gets a visit from an old friend. So you always know when he's here.
Now, before the break, you saw our little four-wheel drive comparison. Although, comparison's a little unfair because, well, this is the sort of car you expect to see on Top Gear. This is just, well, a poo-encrusted toolbox on wheels. But that's not my problem. My problem is that every time we have one of these little tests, one of these little races, Jacobson just can't handle a straight bite. You are kidding me. Great. Absolutely great. Hi, guys.
Good afternoon, driver.
Afternoon.
We received a driving complaint.
What did I do?
It was an anonymous member of the public.
Right, that anonymous member wouldn't have been an S. Jacobson, would it?
We received further information that you may have had someone else in the vehicle with you.
Yeah, I picked up a guy called Malcolm, although he doesn't like to be called Malcolm. I don't know what his name is now. Anyway,
The information we received was that he was carrying a suspicious item.
a white styrofoam box. I asked him what was in it. He said, "Oh, don't ask." I didn't ask. This doesn't sound very good, does it? No. He's back there. I can take you to. Well, I can't.
Back on the dirt, Ewan and I were roughly about 50k from the finish line, and we were really starting to flog the Amarok.
Steady on here, son.
I'm going steady. Which is proving itself just as indestructible as one of my old favourites, the Hilux.
I have to be fair. This is the third biggest buying segment in the market in Australia, and you can start to understand why, because there's room in the back to chuck stuff, and they are actually improving. Like, this thing gets a 5-star crash rating, which is the first in the world. And the way you're driving, we're probably going to test it out today.
There's nothing in here. You can look. There's just there's that, and I've got that, and there's nothing else really. It's sort of one of these. It's all pretty standard. Nothing scary. It's all there.
As the finish line loomed, old wide boy got a little bit of checkered flag fever, and he came up with a completely harebrained scheme. What are you doing?
I got an idea.
Well, it want to be a good one, mate. Where you going? Hey, it's a river down there.
Yeah, of course I know it's a river down there. I'm not an idiot.
I think that's up for debate right at the moment.
So there you go, there's your handbag there.
It's a satchel. I'm from Melbourne.
Oh, okay. We're just going to go back and make a few more inquiries. We'll be back.
Okay, thank you.
What a disaster. Those broke-back mountain men, no doubt, are bouncing their way to Hill End. I've got a $400,000 supercar with nowhere to go.
This is seriously going to save us like probably 45 minutes to an hour. But we do have to establish how deep it is, because you don't want to find out that thing's 1 metre deeper than the car is. So you're going to have to go out there.
Hey, I'm going to have to go out there. Well, why don't you?
Because I'm driving. Just go out there and find out how deep it is and I'll drive across. It's worth it, Ewan. We're going to win this race. Ewan is outside this car in his underpants. I don't ever remember saying, take your clothes off.
Yeah, you'll be right, in you go.
Ewan! You have to get out of the way, because once I'm going, I can't stop. This was like a scene from Lord of the Rings that had gone horribly, horribly wrong. I can't stop to pick you up. I have to keep it moving. This is a proper four-wheel drive. If you haven't guessed, I really like it. I mean, four-wheel drive low, and the thing just is unstoppable.
Jacobson!
Paigey, I will be honest and say, I will thank you for a job well done. Thanks for getting the water.
Right.
Paigey,
Let's go.
where's your clothes?
Now that the Fuzz have finished their inquiry, I can finally open up 10 cylinders of Germany's finest.
This goes from 0 to 100 in 4.1 seconds. Do I need to say any more?
You got your ears on, Steve-O?
Yes, what now?
Steve, did they ask you what kind of speed you'd been doing?
No. But it was a convenient hold-up, wasn't it?
Can't believe you're accusing me of calling the police on my mobile phone. As you know, it's illegal to use your mobile phone when you're driving, so I got Ewan to make the call.
How are you clowns going anyway? Has your colon fallen out of your exhaust?
Now, Collins was still intact because despite the terrain we were covering, this is a comfortable German car.
All of this stuff in here, the seat trim and the controls.
Yeah, it looks great.
It's VW Golf.
Well, who says just because you're forward driving you can't have a good interior? And I tell you what, half the tradesmen will end up driving these things. And it'll take on the big boys. Find out where Pizzati's. Find out where Pizzati's.
Whereabouts are you, mate?
At the moment, I am about 40 k's away.
Where are we?
I don't know. Based on our very loose calculations, Steve should finish in about 20 minutes. It was time for us to put the foot down.
Not sure this is a good idea. Oh, my God!
After spending more more time on the road than a Rolling Stones groupie,
Cheers,
we had
mate.
finally reached the end, and victory was ours. Or was it?
Try the steak, it's really good.
Knew I should have gone with him. Steve!
Son of a bitch.